Hi, welcome back to All About the Alternative. I'm the Gadget Lady. I don't know who's joining me today, but well, I'm back. As those that know, I had some issues happen towards the end of last year that we wound up leaving the home that we were in, and we were looking for a new place, and some things happened, which I will get into later on in future episodes. Some people do know what was going on with me as well. My husband had to change jobs as well, so we're in a new apartment, which he's able to work in as well, and so I'm just changing everything up and starting over fresh, and so that's the plan anyway, and so here we are. As you can see, I have a screen behind me. This is not the background I used to have. Of course, I have my different flags and that, and so now I can change it up to the way I want to. I can rearrange this screen and that. It's just a background screen with the software I'm using, so all good, I guess. It's a little different for me. I may go back to, because I do have a white wall behind me, actually. I can probably point out I have a white wall behind me. I'm going to decorate that up again as well, perhaps even doing some of the flags you have seen in the past. But so I'm hoping that we'll be able to do that. Anyway, so I just thought I'd try to come online today and do a short live at this point right now, but at least I know that my software can, start up a stream and do it just well. But here I am. I'm back. Everything is, I'm getting everything on track again. And hopefully this for 2026 is going to be a great year. And I know we're already 11 days in. But, I'm planning to do a lot with my channel, and hopefully you'll join me and, be a part of it as well. I don't know how well my internet's going to hold up either, because I am using a different kind of internet right now. But, hey, this is all new to me. And so hopefully if you're joining me live, I'm going to try to see if I can actually access the chat. At the moment, I don't see the chat, so just bear with me for a moment, and I will get my chat up so I can see the chat too. So I apologize that is something joining me live, not seeing, and we're going to get that so I can see it too. Okay, that should maybe help. Okay. There we go. Okay, so what I'm doing also with my channel here, I came up with some new ideas, some new things. Of course, I have still the soundboard that we can, cheer coming in and do different things. Hopefully that can be heard, actually. You see? So we got that going. I'm going to plan to have that going as well. And I also have something else that I wanted to do. Now I had this hat idea because idea of many hats was something I had toyed with for a while. And so I was going to get this hat that was going to be something I would interchange these ideas and, story time and a new gadget and stuff like that. Anyway, so of course everyone's seen these hats around, so I'm sure that you've probably seen this one already. It's available on Temu, it's available on Amazon, and well, this is my one. So of course we have a hat. Hopefully it's going to be seen, because I have a couple times where I've tried to do this and the hat disappeared when I was moving around. It seems to be working now. So, yeah, it's a really neat hat, actually. Allows me to do something I've wanted to do for a while. So I can put messages up on my hat, which this right now it says All About the Alternative. And of course, you get to see that. And then it switches when it gets to the end of the alternative. It goes to please like and subscribe, which would be a great time to press that like and the subscribe if you haven't already. Um, so if you're joining me, and you're going to see some of these lives come up. Of course, I'm also going to do some videos as well that are back to my regular content. Some of those, the the plans and everything that I had for those cards. So I'm going to continue back into that, maybe get a few of them going at a time, because I'm really behind. I'm several months behind on my plan for that. So I'm going to get back into that. The behavioral study stuff is coming back. I will be doing that again as well. So plan to see that very soon as well. I just thought today I would just come on and just do a quick live for now, and see who's around, and see who would like to join me here. And I haven't done any of my like, I've been working on some background content for a bit, but I haven't really had a chance to do any of it because we weren't in a place that I could actually do it properly in, and so now I'm actually able to do that. And so this is going to be something new for me. So you're going to get to see this hat. Anyway, so I can now actually do what I wanted to do. I can do some fun stuff with it. There's an app on the phone that allows me to change whatever I want in there. We'll get to that, I'm sure, eventually. But hey, like and subscribe, and I will do lots more of this coming. Just wanted to kick it off with that and show that. Of course, like I said, these flag idea is just going to be changing in that. Once I actually have the background set up, maybe I will go back to my normal way of doing this. But I actually like the software idea because I can actually interchange things. I can change it up and do different things. I'm not going to do anything right now because I have it set up properly. Hopefully I can be heard and that. And I don't know if that's actually going on with it, but yeah. So hopefully this is working. I haven't done live in like 2 months, or I haven't really had a chance to do any of my regular content because I really wasn't in a place to do it in. So hopefully I'm getting back on track. Everything will be, the way you guys have been used to before of seeing my content. And I've got lots of stuff coming up. I've got some great interviews coming actually for this year as well. I'm not sure exactly the dates of those that I'm going to be able to do yet, but I've got some great interviews coming up that are going to be really relevant to my topics of my channel. And so I've got those lined up, planned for probably more towards the summer. But those are going to be coming. So and I've been very diligent about my channel. One of the things that I have noticed with another channel that has mentioned about doing the brand deals and doing all that stuff and of course I know another channel that has just recently gone through the same thing I did with the hacking and that, and I spent time after that hacking looking at my channel constantly and checking it and all that, and I'm only just now getting away from really doing that. I feel better about it. Like I said, I'm not going to approach another brand deal because I can actually review things like this hat and say whatever I want about it. And of course, like I said, this is brand new. I just got it and programmed it in to say my name of my channel and all that. But of course, I'm going to do some other things with it and play around with it. And maybe later on, my review may be something completely different. Who knows? But this is what I've got for now. And this is just a kickoff for 2026 to finally get it started again. I feel that I really, I wanted to do so many things. There were so many things I wanted to do for like Christmas and Hanukkah and, all of the celebrations and stuff that were going on in December, and that would have been wonderful to have been able to do more. Well, this year maybe I'll be able to do some other things, focus a little bit more on some of those things. And I want to get back into my time is a little different now. Of course, I have a different type of job that I have different hours than I had before, and so I'm going to have to work around that. It may mean actually doing more on the weekends or in the evenings, because I probably won't have the times during the day, of course, but we'll work it out. And I'll get things more on track. And so it might mean, I think I was doing 1 or 2 episodes or shows a week, and might wind up being only maybe 1 or 2 that I can do maybe even a month. I don't know. I'm not planning for anything big. This is, this is a supplement to my, I am monetized, but it's a supplement to everything else. I do have another job, so it's, time being relevant and everything. I will do what I can. But I do want to get back on track with all of the content that I was working on and had plans for. So all of that will be coming very soon. So hopefully, like I said, give me that like and subscribe, and maybe put some comments if you're watching this on a replay, and you can put some comments down below and let me know what you're looking forward to seeing on my channel. Some things that maybe you might have an interest in seeing, and some of the stuff I've done in the past. Maybe you've got some other comments about those shows as well, or whatever. There's lots that I have planned to do, of course. I still very much want to get on track with doing my behavioral studies thing, though. So we're going to do those discussions very soon. Hopefully anybody who's like to join me on those will join me on those. That's something I really wanted to get done. I wanted to get started doing more of the books in that, and of course I have the Facebook channel that I have as well, and I do want to put more books up on there so that you can follow along with some of the books that I'm going to be sharing. And it seems as though I do seem to be finding more that I can add to this thing on a constant basis. There's news, there's things that are happening in the world that I can add to it as well, that can make it more relevant and make it more a bigger discussion for everybody. And so, let me know if there's something that you'd like to discuss, or have a question for me about something. If you're new to my channel, I'm welcome to my channel. Most people, I have a persona for my channel, which is I am the Gadget Lady. Of course, the reason why is because I have all these gadgets and things like that, and that was part of the thing. Of course, being all about the alternative, I'm mostly about things that are different out in the world, and talking about them a little differently at times, and looking at different recipes, of changing them up and doing them so that they are more effective for the person who's using the recipe. So those are something I do want to work on. I have another way of doing that now. So I set up in this new place, I actually set up a little section that I can use in my living room and dining room again to do some of it. So I'm planning on doing that as well. So look forward to that. If there is something particular that you're looking to find out about changing a recipe or something like that, and you think that's something I would challenge, I've done that many times where someone's challenged me with, I have this whatever item I can't have, like for example the egg thing, or trying to be gluten-free or trying to be kosher and trying to change something up. And I took a challenge one time of that, and I of course came up with a different kind of cake, just because that was the only thing that that person could have without having all the other stuff. And so I have some other ideas on that, and I will share those, which I can now actually do, and I think that's going to be more beneficial now than it was before. So that was my plan. And hopefully, like I said, I wasn't going to make this a very long one tonight. This was just to get in here and get me started off again. And hopefully, as you're seeing these videos, you can give it a like and subscribe on those ones, and join me as as I get this restarted again. Actually, I probably will do a lot more lives so that I can bring up new topics, more relevant things as time goes on, so that I can actually do that. And it might be what I have more time for, actually, is doing the lives these days. But I will try to plan for that and make a schedule at some point in the future. And that'll be how I'm going to work it. So if uh, I don't know if obviously I know that YouTube really doesn't put out my channel all that much into that algorithm. I know that that's pretty much it's I don't know. I guess I have like that. Like I said, I've said in the past, I have an unconventional channel that doesn't really fit into one little niche. That's why it's called All About the Alternative, because it fits many niches. I also have walks with my dog. I share some recipes for dogs and that. So I have that, and so my channel is just a smorgasbord of stuff. So I know that it doesn't fit somebody's niche. I really know that that's not it's not one person's niche. But I've never really needed to be stuck in a niche. Like I said, I'm not. This isn't my all. I don't make my income from this on a regular basis. So this is just me having fun here online and enjoying being online and sharing a lot of things that I do. So I'm really happy for that, and hopefully there's going to be more that I can do in the future. So I don't know how my sound is today, and hopefully I'll be able to check on that later on. But this was just setting up. I set all this up within the last couple of weeks. I've been setting up piece by piece of this to make sure that it's all ready to go, and I'm able to actually do these lives or do some of my regular content. So I'm going to get back to that as quickly as I can. The last couple months that I haven't done anything, I'm sorry that I haven't been here. Actually, I really wanted to do a lot. I really had plans. I really, especially with some of the content that I had originally planned to do, it just sort of, I had other things going on that I had to take care of first, and that was more important, and of course, had to do that. So here I am. I'm back. And starting over again in 2026 to make it a better year this year. That's the plan. And I've got some other things that I want to share. So that is all coming. So I hopefully I don't know. It doesn't look like there are too many people coming in today to watch this right now, but that doesn't mean anything. Hopefully when you see it later on, if you see it on a replay, then you'll be able to let me know what you think, and maybe there's more to you can let me know what you'd like to see on my channel. Maybe there's things I'm doing that you'd like to see more of than other things that I'm doing. So so I'll wait for that, and I'll see what you guys think. And hopefully, like I said, you can give me that like and a subscribe, and hopefully you can tell me more about your interests and that. If you are joining me live, say hi, say who you are, and tell me a little bit about yourself and that, and we'll get this kicked off a little bit more. I think I'm planning for maybe an hour in the evening, or half an hour to an hour in the evenings. If I have time to do that, I will. So that is going to be my plan. And sometimes I'm going to do the idea that I saw with someone else as well, that I'm going to actually do my channel as the way, do it live, and do the segments I'm going to do. And then I actually like this idea. I like the idea if you take the segment that you're doing about something, like for example, this hat, the idea, um, you know, you can take the segment out and save it as your actual content, and then more people will see it that way, and you save the shorts that way, and you get more out of it. I think there's some good ideas about that. So I'm going to probably do that a little bit more as well coming into the future. So, but here we go. As I was saying earlier, and I don't know who's in now, but so my new idea for my channel as I had. So I had this idea for a hat idea back in I guess about a year ago, that I was going to put on this hat, and it was going to have these little magnetic things on it that I was going to change up and change them for saying different sayings like this is story time, and you know, here's a little blurb about something, here's something going on in the news or something. So having said that, here's my new thing that I just got, and I said, like, it's something that's available on Amazon, it's available on Temu, varying prices, and I really don't cover pricing on my channel because you go to look something up and one day there's one price and the next day there's a completely different price, so I'm not going to do that. But I got this one, and like I said, it's just a hat, and so I'm going to use this hat as to give you some of the plans that I have. And of course, like I said, here's, you turn it on from the back, there's a button on the back of it, gives you how much power is, and then it gives you your whatever statement you want to make. And it has all kinds of symbols you can use, and you can upload pictures to it, and so you can have your all about the alternative sign, and I can change it up, and I can just do it actually right directly on the app. And of course, it also says please like and subscribe. So if you can you know, press that like and that subscribe button whenever you're joining my channel, you know, that would help me grow and help my channel to be better and better as all the time. Those comments down below would be a great asset as well, so that I know where your interests are in my channel, and any comments are welcome as far as, you know, what you'd like to see happen in the future, and what you'd like to see me do. Okay, and so that's the hat. I'm going to probably show lots of different things with this hat in the future. So there you go. So and it has quite a bit of power to it, and it charges really quickly. So like I said, maybe the review might change in the future, and I will let you know, but there you go. So that's that with the hat. Anyway, so I'm going to leave it for now, and hopefully, like I said, it's going to be something I'm going to do more with in the future as time goes on, and probably about like half an hour episodes at a time, maybe, and maybe on the weekends I will try for maybe a little bit more, maybe a little longer when I have actual time. This is the kickoff for 2026, and so I know I'm a little late. Hoping everybody has a wonderful, good year, and I will see you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Miracles do happen every day.